Folks, let's make no bones about it. There is a crisis at the border. This is not just a big problem. This is a crisis at the border. And a number of my Senate Democrat colleagues acknowledged that in the Senate Armed Services Committee this morning, that we have a crisis at the border. The number of unaccompanied minors has tripled at the border over the past 2 weeks. And not only is it a heartbreaking humanitarian issue, but after wearing the uniform of our nation for over 23 years, I see this as a national security issue. Now, a lot of folks will just think it is people from Latin America that are coming across our border, folks from Mexico coming across our border. But folks, that's not just it. We have China engaging heavily in our southern hemisphere. China, Russia, Iran, all investing in the Southcom area. And we heard the Southcom commander, Admiral Fowler, speak to that this morning, that we have transnational criminal organizations that are exploiting our situation at the border, engaging in nefarious activities, whether it is Chinese money laundering, whether it is human trafficking, you name it, exploiting our open border. So, folks, it is time to get over the partisan bickering about whether this is a crisis or not, acknowledge that we have an issue, and make sure we are pushing back and securing our border. We cannot allow transnational criminal organizations, as well as our adversaries, to exploit these conditions any longer.
I came up here 2 years ago after being governor of Florida for 8 years. In 8 years, we cut taxes almost 100 times. We paid off a third of our state debt. We had record funding for education, for the environment, things like that. And we added 1.7 million jobs. Raising taxes is not going to help anybody in our country. If you look at what the Biden administration is doing now, whether gas prices are up, inflation is up, and the latest is going to raise taxes on people across this country, whether it's income tax, debt tax, gas tax. You saw the Transportation Secretary say he's open to raising the gas tax or taxing electric vehicles. None of that's going to help families. But what's going to do is hurt all the families that are on fixed income, the lower income families, when you see gas prices up, taxes up, and inflation up. So like all of us, we're going to all fight to make sure we can take care of every family, especially the families on fixed income and low income families in this country.
Leader McConnell.
Yeah.
So we know you're opposed to eliminating the filibuster. Is there any opening to filibuster